What time is it? 4:26. Okay. It's hot, but you know. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Damo sis. So let me see something. Pinky! Or should I say, what was her name? What was her name? Bonquiqui. Where is Miss Bonquiqui? I've been all right. How you been? Chef, what up, Chef? I'm trying to show y'all, for those of you that want to get this um, stimulus money. Hi, Grace. How are you? Hey, what's up, E with A? Bonquiqui. For those that are trying to get the stimulus money that don't file taxes, there's a thing on the IRS where you fill out. Let me find it. I want to put it on in the chat for those that actually needs it. If you want to get that stimulus money, I mean, people been getting it. I've heard. How you doing, Grace? E with A, how you doing? How's everybody doing? Chef, what's up? How you been? I want to put the link in the chat so that people can go ahead and go over. It's a simple form, very simple for you to fill out. You was to do a video with me. Yes, it's very, very simple. I want to put it in here. Doing great, so I really thank you. Oh, that's good. Happy to hear you doing good. Let me. Ooh, look, I'm tired of this shutdown. I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of just letting it be like, I'm just ready for it to go and leave. Hey, Monte, calm down, calm down. I'm so sick of it. Being in the house, crammed up, I feel like I'm in prison. If the walls could talk, they talking right now. All the walls are talking. Like, I'm tired of seeing you in the house. Get out. For real though. This thing is like, yes, I'm safe. Thank you, Chef. I'm tired of looking like Scruffy and Chia Pet on my head. I'm ready to go to my. I'm ready for the barbershops to open back up. Hey, Scrappy. Let me put the link in the chat for you guys. For those of you who wants to get this little video with me. Who is that? Adante? Give me a minute, y'all. Let me get this link up for you guys real quick. Please go to this link if you want to get this stimulus money. I'm telling you, make sure you have a bank. I'm going to put the link right now into the chat. Dante, hey, Beth. Here's the link. Go fill out the forms. It's very simple. 1, 2, 3. I'm telling you, I got it. IRS accepted me the same time I got it done. I was accepted. Now I'm just waiting for whenever the payment is going to come out. As long as you have, and now if you don't have a bank account, you can get the check mailed to you, but it'll probably come to you like, it'll take longer, basically. So if you do have a checking or a savings account and you know the account number and the routing number, that's awesome. And then it'll be faster for you to get the money. Now I'm just waiting to see when they're going to drop the money. All money isn't good money, but I understand some folks really need help during these times. Yeah. You wish lived in the country right now, walking in the woods with no one around. No, that's scary. Walking in the woods with no one's around. Oh no, you don't know what animal is out there. We could do the video, Dante. Let me see. Tomorrow's Saturday. Hey lady, how you doing? I wouldn't want to live in the country and it's dark. Let me tell you, the country, ooh, no. It's scary. What's up, J Wolf? J Dog, J Dog. Let me put the link in the chat again for those who are not, this is for those that's not used to filing taxes or don't file taxes. Check this website out if you're trying to get, you sound like a city boy. I am a city boy. I like the city. I love the city. I need noise. I don't like too much quiet. I could deal with the quiet, but after a while, I was like, damn, where everybody at? Trigger, I don't know where Trigger at. He playing hide and go seek. That's the go on that website if you're trying to get, help with that stimulus money, Check it out. Make sure you have a state ID as well, because they're going to ask for that information. If you're filing single, or if you're filing with your spouse, if you're married. If you're filing single, you put single. If you're filing jointly, you put jointly. That's how you do it. No. But what is up, y'all? I gotta get back on this YouTube stuff. Because I gotta put some videos out. I'm slacking. My birthday's coming, y'all. I'm doing a birthday party live stream. Yes. And we're gonna do it off the StreamYards. My birthday party live stream is happening April 24th at, let me see. We're gonna start early, around 6, 7 o'clock. 6, 7 o'clock. 6 o'clock. We're gonna do that 6 o'clock because I'll be drinking and stuff, But we're gonna have us a little WWE Big Show TV. Yes, I gotta see that show. What's up, Jeff? How's everybody doing? Monte, how you doing, Monte? Everybody keeping safe? Yes, it's going to be a turn up. It's going to be a real turn up. April 24th at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. We are doing my birthday party live stream. Yes, it's going down. Can't go out, but you can still turn up in the house. Why not? It's not quiet in the woods. All see, that's what I'm talking about. I don't like the woods or none of that because them animals that's out there. Heck no. Trying to get me eating up. I'm starting a membership on my channel soon. I'm just waiting for them to approve the pricing and stuff. Once that gets approved, I'm gonna be doing. What up, the Hitman, the Gamer? Long time no see. How you doing? Ouch. Yeah, let me put the post this again for those who need the link to go and fill out these papers. I mean, it's simple. It's only 2 forms. It's real fast and simple. The IRS will get back to you like that to accept you or reject you, either or. I got accepted. I was happy. Shoot, I could use the little money. Chilling, man. Chilling. How's everybody doing? I'm doing good. Doing good. Congratulations. Hold up. Congratulations for what? See, I forget what I be saying and oh. Yeah, I'll be turning 36 in 2 more weeks. Oh my goodness. Well, this week is gonna come in soon. Then I'll be I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting old. With some gray hairs in my chin. I'm ready to go to the barbershop. I'm ready for this to be over with so we could go back to living our lives. And I don't know, it probably won't feel the same once everything comes back up and running again because, everybody got to get used to things all over. I don't know. It's just going to feel weird. What do you guys think? Like, when things get back to normal, it's gonna feel weird though. Like you just in the house and now, you can go back to the barbershop. You can do this again. I thought I just heard you say you was I was accepted by the IRS. Nothing will be the same after this is over. Exactly. It won't be. It won't even feel like we lost a lot of people, and what's more affected is the African American and Hispanic communities. But yeah, I got me some plainer Tims. Some plainer Tims. It's fine. Got my water on deck. Got my cranberry juice on deck. Yes, and a lot of these businesses, a lot of them probably won't even open. You can have something. It's sad. Oh yeah, let's see the house through the chip. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. These are good. I love plantain chips. Hi, Valerie. How are you? They stale. No, they ain't stale. You better calm down. We're not stale. You don't hear the crunch? I was outside all day today. You had your mask on? My YouTube anniversary is June. I'll be a YouTuber for a year. Oh, wow. You're going to have to do something, Monte. I'm doing good, Valerie. At work here. At work. And yeah. I got my mask. Who, my channel? I got my gloves right over here, too. These are good. I gotta stop eating. Has anybody picked up weight since this? Just finished watching. What? Wait. Tony got a new video? Don't tell me that, Valerie. Don't tell me that, Valerie. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh my goodness. Hold up. That's my girl. Wait a minute. Hold up. Now I gotta look for it. I love Tony Braxton. Oh, I see it. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna mute this, y'all, because I'm not trying to get a. I see the video. OMG. I gotta watch this. Hold on. Y'all, yeah, I love Tony Braxton. Man. Let me tell you, I cannot wait for that album to drop so I can get it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Do what you need to do. Do it. In August, oh, yeah, I will be getting it. Chef, calm down. Calm down. They're not stale. You don't hear the crunch. Any new ideas on recipes? No, I need some. Hold on. I want him to hear the crunch. They're not stale. These are good. Oh no, that's nasty. I wouldn't dip them in Nutella. Ooh, cranberry juice. Oh my goodness. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Come on, Tony. I said, let me come on live and see who's up and whatnot. Ooh. What? I haven't been on in a while either. Did you use? Did I see your last video? Woo! We got that door open upstairs. Crazy people. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. I swear I don't want to be answering. You will have to change your pen. You even said that. The water. I might have somebody come tomorrow and check that out. Okay, not a problem. No problem. Thank you. All right. They always messing something up in here. Where is she? Oh, right there in the kitchen. There's a bill collector, right? Well, let me tell you, the bill collectors can call all they want to. I have nothing to do with the bills here. For real. They can call all they want. I'm tired of this hair. Oh my goodness, it's getting on my nerve. All of this is getting on my nerve. It's crazy. I can't do it no more. I need the barbershops to open up. Trump is now, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to get everybody nice to work and then people are gonna get sick again. No, don't do it. Yes, I'm telling you, my hair is like on my nerve. I say, why are you laughing? This is bushwhacker hair. Bushwhacker. I feel like I put water in it And it grew like a chia pet. I feel like I got a chia pet on my head. I don't want no dreads. Even though they're nice, some of them are nice. I don't know. I don't really care for dreads. I don't want no dreads. I will chop this hair off myself. I can't. It's sad you can't even do nothing. You can't barbecue. You can't do nothing for your birthday. You can't even go to a movie. You can't go out to eat. You can't go bowling. None of that. None of that. But you want to send everybody back to work. How? Why? Y'all did this to us, and you want to send everybody back to work? You fucker face. Oh, yeah, I'm speaking about Trump. You're trying to kill more people. That's what you need to do. You set this thing up for people to die. It's sad. Everyone vote for Willie's next cut to be a mohawk. No, I don't want a mohawk no more. No, my birthday's next week. See? April in the house. Mine is the 24th. I'm going to get some wine and stuff. I'm telling you, I'm going to be lit. I'm going to be lit like I'm going to be lit like Rudolph's red nose. All the ones is a yes to vote. They had to postpone Coachella to October. Yeah, if that even goes, I'm sick of this. We've been like hibernating like bears. Everybody been like bears in the house in their caves. Only time I get to come out is if I gotta go to the store or come to work. That's it. Otherwise, I'm in the house. What's up, Dallas Country Scratchers? How are you? Scrapper said, Mr. Wilty. It's pathetic. Too much. You can't even watch a sporting event. Like I watch wrestling. I'm so used to seeing like the audience and stuff booing and yelling and all kind of stuff. Now it's just like It's crazy. You know, I didn't even check to see if my what you call it went up or not. I doubt it though. Let me see. Still trying to come up with the for my back rent, money for my back rent. And did you know they took away the go to off the avatar? What? Mm, I'm still not. This is crazy. I gotta do something to get this threshold up for my birthday. Ooh. Hey Tristan, what's up? Uh, I know damn well it's not raining. Don't you dare. I hate when I get something stuck in my damn food. Damn potato chip. Ooh, that cheesecake look good. Don't do it, Will. Have you tried a giveaway? No, I need to do a giveaway. I want to do a giveaway. I need to do it. I thought I responded to you. That cheesecake look good. I want cheesecake. No, let me stop. No, I don't. I don't know. I was looking at this video. I felt so sad for the lady. She had to basically bury her husband and her son. The the husband died the 26th of March. No church hours. The 26th of March, and the son died the 29th of March. Crazy, from the coronavirus. Crazy. And you see the video of her going up to the caskets just to see them both, and it was just so sad. She lost her husband and her son. What time is it now? Oh, it's 1:09. It's sad. It is real. It ain't no joke. Uh-oh. They go to yarning. They go to yarning. I've been live for 44 minutes and 28 seconds. They have only three cases here in my area, no deaths. What? Wow. New York has a lot. What's 111, Monte? The time, or how many people down in South Carolina or North Carolina? Woo. Yeah, you want to get on the panel? I'll put the link in the chat. I'll put it. So we started from the bottom, now we're here. I didn't know nobody wanted to get on the panel. Get on the panel. Oh. Get it. It's 10:11 out here. Look. Ooh. It's early where you at. We have 5-car pileup in Houston. We trying to figure out why so many people was on the highway at 1 a.m. People trying to run. I have to get dressed. You going out scrapping? Where you going? Yeah. I was just asking. No, 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 no. I'm ready to go lay down. For real. Lay down, lay my ass down. Give my pillow some head and give my bed some ass. That's what you do every night. That's what everybody do every night. You give your pillow some head and you give the bed some ass. Hey, Scrappy.
I don't have an echo, do I?
How you get a haircut?
It don't grow.
I'm about to get jealous. Like, wait a minute.
It don't grow.
Woofing.
Once you hit 50, it doesn't grow that much anymore. Believe me. The farther it crawls back.
I'm ready for the barbershops to open up again because I can't do this.
I just go to the drugstore, buy a pair of clippers. It's got the things on it. Do it yourself.
If I do it myself, it's not going to come out right. It's not going to come out right. It's going to have patches all over my head.
That's where you have a friend taking help so you can see what you can see.
This is crazy.
When I do mine, the back looks like the front.
I got too much hair.
The metal part of the clippers, and that's it. And it comes all on the back. So I'm on my tablet because my Wi-Fi dish is hanging off the side of the house.
I'm gonna have to get like a mirror, put it in the back of me, and then see from the. This is crazy.
You're gonna have to do like the girls do. You got to get one door mirrors and put it on the door, so you can look in the mirror and what you're doing and see behind what you're doing.
Yeah,
that's how girls do their hair. They got the mirror on the door, behind the mirror off the vanity, so that they can see all the way around.
This is crazy. I bet a lot of people are going through it with their hair and stuff right now.
They have one lady here, instead of shutting down her beauty shop, she stayed open and ended up getting shut down by the government and getting fined a bunch of money for staying open. So she was non-essential.
No females can get their nails done unless they're doing it themselves. They can't even get their weaves fixed.
We went 5 hours last night with no power and half the day today with no water.
Wow.
We had a storm come through last night with 70-mile-an-hour winds, tornado alarms, trees down, uprooted.
Wow.
Ripped the Wi-Fi dish off the roof. Some of the roofing's gone off the roof.
Wow. Too much going on.
Tell you what, the good thing is, it's all going east. Everything that hit here is on its way east.
She said nail shops are closed. Everything is closed except for the grocery stores. Even in the grocery stores, they starting to tell you to wait outside.
Five people.
Hi, Margie.
Dollar General, Dollar Tree are letting 5 people in 10 minutes in between each other, 10 minutes
Yep.
And you see somebody in an aisle, you're supposed to go to another aisle. And then you just go there and get what you need and get out, then somebody else needs to come in, get to come in.
Yeah, that's how it was. I'm like, wow, this is wow. Thank you, Margie. It's crazy.
Walmart is supposed to stay 7 to 10 feet apart. And 2 people can't walk in the store together.
They want you to be 6 feet away. Now they got it on the ground where it says 6 feet everywhere. 6
Yeah.
feet.
They got sneeze guards up against the registers. They got sneeze guards in front of the registers.
Margie says hello, Scrapping.
Hello.
She says everybody staying home could save lives. It could.
I'd have to go 150 feet in any direction to go see a neighbor.
Tell it to AutoZone. AutoZone. Oh my goodness. It's supposed to be spring and it feels like winter outside.
It's only about the 50s here. Well, it's supposed to be down like 33 tonight.
It's crazy. This is the weather now. I'm so over this. You don't hear I don't hear nothing bad about Canada having or getting the virus out there.
Yeah, they got it.
They got it out there.
K&D Scrapping said they got some people up there. He's a YouTuber. And this Canadian Scrapper knows some people up there.
Wow.
So she's a YouTuber.
Where you from, host, co-host? I'm from New York.
I'm from Illinois, the worst state in the United States.
Chicago.
No, I'm south, way south of that dump. I will never go to Chicago. You say hi there, you can get shot.
I don't want to go. I always wanted to go there for the taste, but now, I don't want to get shot.
That's the worst place in Illinois that's got that very bad.
Wow. I'll pass on buying waves as I'm going.
It started up there where the airport is, and then as people traveled, it trickled down to the rest of the state.
Thank you, Margie. Shout out to you as well. Chicago, they crazy out there. I ain't got time. I don't want to be ducking and dodging and rolling on the ground. Dodge bullets and stuff. No. I'll just look from it on TV. Margie says she's from the Philippines. Nice.
Where it always stays warm.
I want to go to the Philippines. Is it safe out in the Philippines right now? Thanks. Why my vacation next month moving? Where you moving to? I got vacation coming up too, a whole week. And 1, 2, 3 days off. I'm going to be loving it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Where you going to go? You're going to be stuck in the house.
I know. I'll be in the house.
How many new games have you loaded on your phone to have something to do?
Yeah, but then after a while, the games get boring, and
no,
you can be watching TV, and then all of a sudden, here come breaking news.
Another one, and then after that, you get bored of that one. Then you load another one. Just have something to do.
Philippines not okay now. Oh, that's not good. I'm playing the same games over and over again. It gets boring. At first when you playing it, it's fun until you like, okay, that's it. I had enough.
I had one call earlier in the week. Went to the computer store, picked up 50 computers and 60 laptops.
Wow.
He brought them out the door and stacked them up and I loaded them on the truck.
Whew.
So I've been going over to my shop every day and tearing down computers. When I'm not outside picking up sticks and stuff. All the scrap yards are closed and trailers loaded. Can't do nothing with it.
This is crazy. This is going to take a while for it to go away. And then Trump wants to send everybody back to work. Why are you sending everybody back to work? We're not out of the woods yet from this thing.
Here, some of the plants are taking and putting workers where your work area is. They're putting tape on the floor. You're not supposed to leave your work area unless you have to go to the bathroom or go to break. And most of them are eating lunch right there where they work at.
Oh.
Just to take and be working. Just to be working. And I got janitor staff coming and cleaning the bathrooms every 20 minutes.
Wow. This is really a wake-up call.
Oh, Cindy's asleep right now. She's got to go to work at 3 a.m.
Wow.
She hasn't had maybe 1 or 2 days off in the last 3 weeks. And they had a case at McDonald's where the workers that was inside. Found out that his girlfriend had it. She called McDonald's. They told her boyfriend to get out of the building, get tested.
What?
Yeah. But they told them they were both carriers. They didn't really have any of the symptoms, but they were tested as carriers.
Wow.
So
you don't know who.
As soon as she found out, she called him because she knew that he was at work, and they sent him straight out of the building and started cleaning.
This ain't no joke. It affects people's breathing and stuff.
I did make a trip to Walmart. They didn't have anything else, so I got a bunch of these. The bandana tied over your face is better than nothing.
Yeah. That's good, though. Lean back.
And we got lucky. My mom passed away. She had medical problems. We had three packages of brand new rubber gloves. That was still good. So we opened up one of them. Every time we go to the store or something, we wear them to the store.
We had a guy die yesterday from a gunshot. Wow. That's not good.
You realize, Joe, your neck's going to hurt the morning tipped up so high. Go back to sleep. She told me I was number one. Gave me the finger.
Can't even go.
She told me I was number one.
Easter's gonna feel whack. I don't know. It's like inside a Chick-fil-A. Wow.
I think about for Easter, the only ones that's really gonna feel bad about Easter is the kids.
I'm gonna dress up as the Easter bunny. And hop with my little Easter basket around. Oh, they gonna probably stop me.
If you get the whole outfit where you got the head on everything, I can do stuff. I got a mask on.
I'm gonna look a mess. They're gonna stop me.
I already got my jelly beans this year. I go out and buy one big bags of black licorice jelly beans every year.
What is he doing? That's crazy. Inside of Chick-fil-A, they're gonna gun down somebody. I think of Easter like the happier version of Halloween. Not really. People don't get dressed up in costumes. They get dressed up in like Easter clothes, you know, suits and dresses and Easter colors. I think of them Easter colors. Yellow. What's another one?
White, blue, pink.
Right. She said only in Texas. That's crazy. They gunning down people in Chick-fil-A. What happened? They were fighting over a chicken sandwich? Hey, stop and smell the roses. How are you? How are you and the boys doing? She says, hey, everyone.
Hello. I'm on StreamYards on the tablet, so I can't see the chat.
We are all doing great. That's good. Are you enjoying your quarantining? I know a lot of people are just like, oh, I can't do this. Stay in. Only reason I come out is because I either go to the store or I got to come to work. Otherwise, I'm in the house. I'll be in the house. Doing good, just tired of this. I'm just ready for it to just be over with. Go away. And never come back again.
Thing is, everybody here's been out their yard doing stuff.
You get to still go to work? Yeah, I still get to come to work until they stop. See, the thing is probably fighting over a place in the drive-thru. That's stupid. How you gonna fight over a place in the drive-thru? Crazy. We are all locked down. In Cali, y'all have curfew. That's the thing that they should have done out here in New York. So then that way you won't have people outside in the parks where you don't have to say, well, I'm gonna close the parks down. people will be in at a certain time and know that they got to be in, or else they're going to get a fine or sent to jail. Simple as that. But no, you want to keep it where people can still come out, go to the store and stuff like. I mean that. Look, it's just crazy.
But down here, they went to the park and stuff and took the basketball goals completely down. They took the swings down. They took the slides down.
Yes, they took the basketball hoops down.
They took everything down. There's police
Florida,
tape around it.
I was looking at a video of people at the beach in Florida, and what part of it was it? What was that beach? Clearwater Beach. People didn't even care. They're just like, well, it's our spring break. Oh, well, we're going to have fun. No. Yep, they get fined $1,000. $500 to $1,000. Because you're not following the rules and stuff. It's crazy. Trails are closed. Everything just closed. New York looked like Times Square looks like it's dead.
Zombie
You know,
days.
you used to watch and looking at people downtown because it'd be a lot of people. I wish we had curfew. They need to put it out here, and then that way you won't have people out at night. You will not have people out at night. You will, well, it'll be like crazy at night. It's like during the day. When it's nice, when the weather start getting nice, you're gonna have a lot of people outside. All hell gonna break loose.
The school buses are still running here.
What? With no kids on them? They got the invisible kids?
The school buses are still delivering the kids' lunches and their homework to their house.
Wow.
Every day.
Wow. Out here, they on laptops learning and stuff now. All the cruise ships are parked right here at the harbor. We can see the
some of them have laptops, and some of the families have to rent them from the school. So the kids, because the ones that rent the laptops at school for the classes, can't take them home.
Wow. They let them take them home out here. A lot of them got them. Us too, laptops. Yeah, they got laptops to learn and stuff and do their work. This is crazy. It's crazy.
My little nephew's in first grade. We just took one of our spare tablets down there.
But then their issue is they want to hold back students. For what? They didn't cause this coronavirus stuff. They they cancel graduations, proms, all of that.
They ain't stopping them here. They found a place out in the country where they all go out to and hang out. Cops have already chased them out 3 or 4 times.
They're going to get a lot of teenagers hanging out. You're not going to hold a teenager in the house for so long. They're usually the ones that's ripping and running the streets.
If
They're
they
not going to be in the house forever.
This is farm country. If they've got cars or trucks, they'll find a different place to go. Because of all these farmland, country lands, and everything, if they get way out in the middle of nowhere, and they'll all just go there and hang out. Just like up in New York. There's plenty of abandoned buildings. They'll just pick one up and say, everybody go here to have a party.
Then if you go from walking, Zoom is making a big name for itself. Man, if I was in this school time, I would have raised hell with one of my teachers I didn't like before school got canceled. And who's to say they're not even probably going to go back to school until the next school year?
They've already canceled the rest of the year here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's already canceled for the rest of the year here.
I keep hearing about Zoom. What is so big about Zoom?
No, I've never been on it.
Me neither. I keep hearing about it.
Everybody's been talking about that D Live instead of using StreamYards.
They use something else?
Yeah, D Live. But you have to take and use your email address and fill out a bunch of stuff on it and everything. And it's supposed to block. They're supposed to be able to block all, like, the trolls. It identifies trolls faster, blocks them out.
I like that.
You can actually play music.
All Google chats with 32 people. Wow.
You can actually play real music on it, and they don't have to worry about copyright strikes or anything.
Well, I need to get on that.
See the little yellow. See if I can get it on here. The little yellow icon right there.
D Live. What is that?
Yeah.
DU.
DLIVE.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Hold on, let me see.
But you got to fill out a bunch. You got to fill out a bunch of stuff and everything for it.
So it's DLIVE.
Yeah.
Okay, let me wait and see if it's going. If I can get it. Sometimes it's not compatible with my laptop.
Yeah.
Makes me want to get another laptop and not let it be Chrome, but
no,
certain things I can't even get on Chromebook.
Get an HP.
Huh?
I've got an HP Intel Pentium Gold is what mine is.
Let's see. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? If it pops up.
If you have Chrome, you should be able to go to your app thing on there.
D Live. How does it look? It has a triangle with the letter D?
No. It's on my phone, it's a yellow circle with looks like a little Chuck Norris in the middle of it.
Yeah, I can't get it then.
It looks like a little Chuck Norris insignia in the middle of it. The beard and the bandana.
Jeremy saying, hey, Scrapping. We should go back. Yes, I love AOL Messenger. You can hit AOL Messenger. You got mail. And you trying to connect to the AOL and it has that
Who remembers the sound of dial-up?
Yeah, I heard Zoom, some stuff about Zoom. Not good. I used to love being in the chat rooms on AOL.
I also got that Hangouts now. That's
Hangouts.
Yeah. But my God, you don't want to. If anybody asks how you did, you don't ever want to answer them unless you know who they are. I was talking to somebody else, and another person popped in there, and it was one of them sex sites, and I deleted them.
Millennials are like, AOL what? Yeah, they don't know a bunch of stuff that we know. They don't know about. Yeah, they don't. They'll look at us like, what? AOL, what? What is that? They're not hip to a lot of stuff that we used to know about. That's what Will and I call googly chats. Yeah, the hangouts, we call it googly chats. Googly, one of my kids know what AOL is. Oh, wait. Some do. Look. Some do, some don't. We gotta take that back. Because now a few would know what AOL is. Hey, Ariel. So now I'm hearing Bernie Sanders dropped out the race for president.
About time. It's about time he did.
So now it's Joe Biden left. Now I bet you we probably won't even be able to vote. What they gonna do about that come the election in November?
They're gonna blame it on somebody else, just like they did last time. They'll blame it on the Russians or somebody else if Trump stays.
Let's get googly. I want to get googly. Let's go. Let's get so googly. I think Joe Biden will be an awesome president of the United States. Me too. And he's looking for like a female to be his vice president. He did one, Michelle, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
The world will go completely to crap if he takes and lets what's her name in there as the vice president, Hillary.
Ooh.
You should try to take over and put him in the nut house. Just take over. Should be taking and turning in stuff to the FBI just to get rid of him so she can take over.
Is everybody getting that stimulus check?
I'm supposed to, because they said everybody that was on disability is supposed to get it. Social Security and Disability is supposed to get it as well this time.
Your nose bothering you? Yeah, because
we didn't get it last time.
The lady from Hawaii will be tapped for vice president. Former President Obama, Joe Biden's running mate. Yeah, right. It ain't gonna be Obama. Is he allowed to be a vice president? What?
That I don't know.
He served what? 2 terms as president. He I don't know. Can he be a vice president? Are you allowed to do stuff like that?
That's a question I wouldn't even know the answer to.
Oh, you can do it like that? So if he wanted to, he can get Obama as vice president? I don't think so. In Cali, we can't even sign up for unemployment yet. It's a mess. What? You see the lines for that out here and stuff? It's crazy. He can be vice. Oh, okay, he can be vice president. So he can be vice president. Okay.
He'll just open all the borders back up again.
Well, if that's what Joe wants and he wants Obama, why not?
Obama gets out of hand, maybe slap him around, straighten him up a little bit.
I would want Obama too. He did a good job as president.
I just didn't like how he left all the borders open. He just let everybody walk through.
Obama can't do another term as president. I know he can't do another term, We talking about for vice president. Anybody else want to come on the panel? There goes the link. I've been holding the link.
Somebody else wants to up, I'll go down.
I hope y'all had some fish for a Good Friday for those who eat fish and seafood. Ouch. Some of y'all probably had steaks and stuff.
I couldn't go get it. I don't have a license yet. I don't like it unless I go catch it myself. I'm ready to go catfishing for 2 months longer. My bait should be about ready. It's been out there in that old refrigerator for 5 years.
Well, I'll get fish next week for my birthday. Well, that sounds good. I'm trying to debate what I want for mine as a nice little dinner. Well, I just popped in and now I have to get some rest. All right, Ariel, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Have a good night's rest. Valerie, when's your birthday next week? After your week is my week, the following week. And I'm off that whole week. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm so going to enjoy it. And I don't come back to work until the 28th. So I'm off. Stop and smell the roses.
I didn't know what StreamYard was. So first time being on StreamYard. So how
See?
are you?
Yay!
Yay!
You're so googly.
That's right. Of course. And I don't know how you stay awake so late. Here I am in California and I'm already half dead. But
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little sleepy.
Well, I won't keep you too long, but
No, I'm gonna be looking for a while. I'm usually off for a while. I'm at work.
You're at work.
Yeah. Yes.
Stay up, Willie. Stay awake, Willie.
Yeah.
I'll be slouching in this chair in a minute like this.
I've seen you sleeping, and there's no way to wake you up. That was a long time ago, though.
They used to be in the chat yelling and stuff like, "Willie, wake up!"
I got him on my phone now. I'll call him till I wake up.
Okay, I don't know how to get on the camera. Let's see. What do I do? Let's see. Where is it? There. Maybe there.
This thing is just too much. I just wish it go away.
What? StreamYard?
This Corona stuff.
Oh, yes. Me too. Me too. My mother's all upset with me because we're not going over for Easter, you know. But she lives in a different area, and I know that she and her husband have been going outside, and I have little kids, and my husband, I just can't risk it.
Yeah.
So, and she lives about 2 hours away now, so it's not just a hop, skip, and a jump. But you were saying about fish on Fridays. Who can get any fish? You know, I decided, I'm Christian, but I decided to do a Passover online. And they're like, okay, you need this, you need that, you need that. I'm like, well, I've got some grape juice and some saltine crackers. Can I do that? So, I don't know. It's been difficult to, even at the store. Oh, there you go. Now it's a party. Did somebody just come into your work? Will?
This is how we gotta be.
Yep.
The police will stop you if you ain't got a mask on.
Yep. They won't let you in anywhere either.
Yeah.
I think that's a $1,000 fine here too.
People will start looking at you like you got the corona.
New cooties.
Yeah, the cooties.
The cooties. Yeah, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Kraken, did we lose you? Oh.
Look at that one.
I like it. I like it. Well, I have one, but I don't know. It's nowhere near me right now. But that's funny. That's funny.
Oh. I got
But
two up. That was
he wants to send everybody back to work. Start opening up America again.
I know. It's so
But
sad.
it's scary though. How you want everybody to go back to work? This is not over.
No. So I have a good question for you, Will. Sad but good. You're in New York. You're in the epicenter of where everything is happening.
Woo.
Do you know of anybody who actually has it or anyone that passed away from it?
No, and thank God that I don't, because it'd have been real bad.
And that's my thing. Now,
I'm scared because I don't want to get it.
Right.
Because I have some issues where it would affect me.
Yes, I remember.
Y'all have a good night. Long day for me. Stay sweet. You too, Valerie. Thank you so much for coming in. This lady coughed at the store. Everyone stopped what they were doing and looked at her. Ooh, see, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta get a cough out here or there, and it just don't mean that you got it or anything like that. But people will look at you still like, really?
You got the cooties. Oh my God! We gotta get the cooties.
You're walking through the store. You're walking through the store that's humid because they got the heat on. You get that dry throat that makes you cough once or twice.
Yeah.
I be needing water sometimes because I have dry throat, and then I'll be like, "Oh, I'm about to cough."
Oh no, he's got the cooties.
For real, it's so bad. Like, what do I do? Hurry up! Is this my stop yet?
Here they even have the water fountains taped off where you can't get a drink of water in the building.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
They got garbage bags wrapped around them so nobody can drink out of them.
Right. Well, I've just been trying to figure out like what level. I believe there's a virus, and I think I had it. I think I was telling you how in January it was absolutely horrendous. I had the worst flu virus, whatever it is, it was the worst. It was death. And I was so gray that I was getting afraid, like, is this something more, right? And then I looked at my 5-year-old son, Christian, and he had that same grayness. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not dying. Maybe this is something. Let me just keep giving vitamins and minerals and all of that stuff, and I got better. But it took me 6 weeks to get my energy.
Holding your coffin.
So I don't know what that was.
Hi, Ginger.
Nasty, in January and stuff. And now there's some reports, and I don't know if it's true or not, but that it's possible that this virus hit the United States in about November. But lots of cases in LA and San Diego and stuff, people coming out saying, that flu.
I felt like I had it too because I was in the hospital for a couple of days. And they swabbed me, but they never got back to me to let me know if what was what. Because I had real bad stomach pain and I was going through it.
Yeah. Stomach pain when you're not hungry and yet you feel like you have the
your taste buds go away. You can't smell.
That's right. All that stuff. And you have a hard time breathing. Man, for the 6 weeks after, it's like I didn't have any energy to live, right? I had to go to drop off my kids at school and all that stuff. And that would exhaust me. Just absolutely exhaust me, right? And my kids would get sick and then get better, but never really okay. I didn't know what that was. I have no idea. But we weren't testing them. Nobody had any tests at that point in time. So
they knew about this. They knew about this.
Yeah, but they didn't have tests.
They didn't bring it out. Right.
So who knows? Who knows? And I keep reading all these. I read the pros and cons. There's some doctors that are saying, "What are we doing by shutting down the whole, the whole country and the whole world? Basically, how are you ever going to get a herd kind of thing? Like this is only going to make it worse later, right?" And then you hear the that's the like pro herd. Let it just go out and be fine. In a couple of weeks, we'll be just fine. And the cons to that, people are saying, yes, but then the hospitals will be so overrun that, people will just be dying and it's, we won't be able to handle it. So then you see these people saying, wait a second, I keep going by all these hospitals and they're empty. Where are all the people? If this is supposed to be people dying and all this stuff, where are all the people? Because nobody's in these hospital beds. Then on the other side, is it because everybody's staying at home? Because the nurses and the doctors are calling into the hospitals, and then those doctors or nurses are saying, yes, you have the symptoms, you have this, stay home, just, don't come in. So I don't know. I have no idea. But whatever I had was nasty, and I don't want anybody to have that, right? I just am afraid of the economy, and, So I'm not a denier. I'm just like, I really don't know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Or when this thing is gonna be over.
I know.
Trump says by July or August, I think.
But everybody's
How would you know?
You think of the Spanish flu at the turn of the century here. That was 2 years. People were dying in mass for 2 years. What the hell are we thinking of 2 weeks for? Right? How long is this really going to be?
Right.
And that's
the government, they got to keep us. They got to try to keep us to where, this will be over in no time. And then when it ain't, 2 more weeks, then it'll be over, just to keep you going.
But they have to do
scared,
that.
Have us scared and don't want to come out.
Well, but on the other side, they don't want us so scared. They don't want us so scared that people start looting and going crazy, right? Like something small. No, seriously, we got to think.
We will go crazy. Look how everybody's going crazy now, just being in the house, and they don't want to be in the house trapped.
But at least they're not going and stealing from other people, right? Looting other people, taking a gun, whatever else, and saying, hey, you have food and I don't, I want it. At least the schools are being very smart and saying, okay, there are people that are going to need food. We need to. Every day I receive a notice saying from the school that here's where you can go to get free lunches. Here's where you can go, pick up these things. Really, the message without saying it is don't panic. Right? Like there's food coming for people who want it. But, and I think that's good. If people are staying calm and staying in their homes. Right? Like I think unfortunately that's what government has to do. If you're
they said Trump better stop and smell the roses.
There you go. I
don't think he can smell roses.
It's a little too Fuji or Fujiwara. Oh man. So no, I don't know what the real deal is. It's just interesting that you're in New York and you don't know anyone who has it. Happily, you don't know anyone. But I was just on Premier Health, and there is a woman from New York, and she said she had it, and she's lost 2 people in her family that has had it. So I'm just trying to figure out how real is this? How real is this? I believe that there's a virus, but how real is this? Is this something that they're trumping up to make it bigger, to scare us into doing whatever they want us to do?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
And there's a virus? You know what I mean? Because I don't know.
People are talking about they built these 5G towers that's getting people sick off the towers because of the radiation or something like that.
Yeah, well, that too, but I don't even know if that is too related. What if it's something even more sinister? I mean, I don't know anything more than 5G that could be more sinister, but you never know.
Yeah.
You just never know. We're in a wag the dog thing. Huh?
They said the same thing when the microwave oven come out, that it was putting all kind of radiation in your house and was going to kill you.
It is. That's been proven. It is.
Power lines, this trees. Exactly. I don't know what.
I'm a trapper. I take them microwaves apart all the time.
That's all we know. They killing us.
But as long as the microwave is not on, you're not getting microwave.
Trump just got it. Trump got to sacrifice a good amount of people. That's what that is.
The magnetron inside that they says causes the cancer,
Yeah.
they take them completely apart to cut them apart.
Okay.
That's all they are: aluminum and a copper coil. It's the porcelain on the sides. They've changed it since, but it used to have like a chemical.
Okay.
When I take them apart, I wrap black tape around that stuff so that powder can't crack and come out. Because it's that dust in it that'll make you sick.
Ah, see?
I've been doing it forever. I'm still here.
Well, it's also not on when you're taking it apart. Apparently, it's like being within the 5G is like being within a microwave oven and you can't get out. Like you're the one being cooked because the 5G, what I understand, anyways, and forgive me, I'm not a scientist, I'm not anything, but what I understand is that it changes the molecular structure of oxygen. Of oxygen. So how do we survive if it's going to change the molecular structure of oxygen? I don't know. But I do believe in the Lord. He's got all this, you know what I mean? Much more than what we can do. And just like at the beginning of cars, you know, I remember I watched this one thing on the History Channel, how people were dying working on the Ford motor line, you know, when the Industrial Revolution happened and people were building cars and stuff. And it was all about straight alcohol, the kind of, let's see, we have, what kind of gasoline do we have now? Is it ethanol?
The ethanol?
It's this mix now.
They have the gas now that they make from corn.
Oh,
but they used to have the ethanol that had lead in it.
Okay. Well, there was a person that was from the car company that stood up here and said, "Oh, this is so safe, so innocent, and look, it's clear as water. I can even drink it." And he drank it. And 45 minutes later, everybody watched him die, right? So then there was an autopsy to find out that, oh yeah, this will kill you. This stuff will kill you. So then they changed the molecular structure, or however that's in the gasoline, so it is easier for the people who are making the cars to not get sick and stuff. But unfortunately, they just didn't know the power of what the gasoline could do at the time, and they just said, it's safe. But I believe it's the same thing with this 5G, that they just don't even know how to put the safety precautions because they don't really know what they're dealing with. Oh, there went Willie Will. He's sleeping on us again. Willie. I know. Willie, there's a rat. Willie. I see. I'm so boring. I put him to sleep. You gotta call him. But anyways, so who knows what this stuff is? Other than in Newfoundland, I was watching this thing where they turned the 5G on. We're having a test. Turned the 5G on in this one park, and within 30 seconds, all the birds, the animals that were in the park, all died. Like they would just start falling out of the sky.
Phone ought to get off here in a second.
Huh?
His phone ought to go off here in a second.
Willie, you didn't even wake up even when I was talking about rats running across you. You didn't wake up.
Who is this? Bird up. Jesus Christ. Uh-oh.
Oh, they just got there.
So anyways, this 5G stuff, it's
It is.
Sorry, Will, I guess I'm boring you.
No, not at all.
Actually, I don't know how you do it, honestly. What time is it for you? It's what? 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning?
It is now, 2:08.
Yeah.
108 here.
Go back to sleep. We'll talk. We'll just talk.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna need you to remove this coronavirus because we tired of this. OMG, why would I remove it? Spend so much time making it. That's not nice.
What happened?
Jesus Christ.
What happened? I'm sorry.
The person in the chat.
Oh, that's one thing with this yard. I can't. Why not? Oh, maybe with the chat. Let's see. No, now I don't know where I went.
You have a laptop or computer you can see it. Right now I'm on a tablet, so I can't see it. The chat, that is.
Oh my goodness. Is Kelly frozen? Is she frozen?
I think she froze up. She freezed it on you. Oh, now she's roaming.
Well, there you go.
There she is.
Yes, she is.
Yeah,
Play a free tag.
there you go. I'm in my room and the internet connection in here is awful, but I'm plugged in. So if I move from here, then I'll lose you just because I have no battery.
Oh, this is like, we didn't see this coming.
No, and I guess my whole thing is my brain is sick and tired of being scared, right? Like, so I'm just trying to figure out what's the real deal. Should I really be this scared or not? And remember, my mother's mad at me.
Yeah.
That I'm not going out there. First time I've never been there for a holiday or something, and I'm the only one who has grandchildren for her, right? And so I'm just like, okay, where is the real fear or not? You know? But I've already made the decision I'm not going. But it just makes me
you don't want to go out and catch the cooties.
I don't want to get the same cooties I had before, and I don't want to give them to anyone else, right? And I don't know what it is, but I'm not into cooties.
Yeah.
But
no cooties.
No cooties.
My whole thing is, when is this gonna just go away completely?
I don't know, and that's why part of me wishes it was.
Like, do we got to deal with this for a whole nother year, or do we? To the end of the year, or are they trying to come up with a cure for this thing, or what? I know they're trying to do a vaccine or something.
Yeah, well.
Maybe they're trying to cut down on crime in New York.
Huh?
Maybe they're trying to cut down on crime in New York.
I'm so used to looking downtown at Times Square and seeing a lot of people and tourists. It's dead. It's dead. It is so dead downtown. Like, where's everybody? Are we playing hide and go seek? Do I need to go seek you? It's crazy.
I can walk through this little town this time of night. The coyotes will run past me as I'm walking down the road.
You call them coyotes? We call them coyotes here in California. Where are you?
I'm in Illinois.
Ah, very good.
They'll come running down the road. They'll run right past you and not even act like you're there.
They got a job to do. They're busy. They don't worry about you, huh? We get coyotes.
Not these animals out here. They'll stop and confront you. They want to know where you going, why you in their territory.
And what you got?
Well, do you got the
Sit out on the
cooties?
front, sit out on the front porch in the summertime, and the coons will come up and talk to you. The raccoons will come right up and ask if you got anything to eat.
Yes.
Yep.
Like,
We get
no.
raccoons on our roof. I'm always so afraid they're gonna like rip our roof open or something because
What? What's
Yeah,
on your...
they're trying to mate or whatever, and they're like fighting with each other, like who's gonna get the girl. You know, they'll be doing it right on our roof here, going back and forth, and man, it sounds like they're gonna take the roof with them.
You're more apt to have a squirrel eat through the side of your house, and then the coon will chew on it after that to try and get in through the hole that's already there.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I can watch the screen and I can see some raccoons come out. And I'm like, that's not a cat, that's a raccoon.
Yep.
You get confused, like, is that a cat or no?
I did
That
see
thing
a
look at you like...
Yeah, I saw a picture today on Facebook, I think it was, where it was 3 baby raccoons with a cat.
Oh my goodness.
Colored, right? And I don't know which one was
I'm
more
done.
confused.
I'm running for my life.
Maybe
I can sit out here at the porch and take a dog biscuit and hold it out by the edge of the porch, and they'll come up, reach up and take it in their hand and walk away with it, walk on their back.
I'm doing that. I don't want them reaching for nothing.
No, I don't want to be that close. I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
Not even to a skunk.
We got
They got
too.
the cooties. They will spray you with their cooties. They spray you with their cooties. Oh, how you gonna get the cootie smell off?
I believe there's a cootie spray offer.
When times get tough, all of us gonna be scrapping together. For real.
For real. Yes, actually, scrapping. You probably have these things. I was watching because I've been worried about this 5G thing. So next thing you know, I start following all this weird stuff. I don't know. If you take okay, this one guy said that if you take two, of course it's late at night and I can't think of the words. What do you call it? Things that are supposed to go on the refrigerator? Magnets. If you take 2 magnets and you put them plus and plus or negative and negative, the way they don't want to be, and you roll 10 of them together, you like duct tape them together, and then you put it on another metal, it's a grounding. He said he'd be making a grounding if you had 10 of these things and then another area with a piece of cork that sits in your pocket, and you have this thing of 10 around your waist. You're basically creating a grounding unit, and the 5G couldn't come around your space. Have you heard of anything like this? Scrapping? No. Yes, but just like what the person was saying, it's the same idea of what Tesla, the original Tesla, the scientist did. Is basically you're using that energy to counterbalance the 5G and just protect yourself, because the 5G apparently can't go through metal doors. You know, if you have those protection doors, those metal protection doors, it can't go through trees, it can't go through anything. So the reason why that these darn things are every 100 feet or so is because they don't go through, they don't penetrate through very much. You're going to have to buy a receiver inside your home for it to actually work inside the home. But as you're walking about and being outside and stuff, if you're wearing what he thinks is this grounding unit, then you're supposed to be protected. Just like certain people will buy certain grounding units to put on the back of the cell phones and the iPads and stuff to prevent the radio waves or the frequencies to be able to go on you. I just lost Will. Will, are you awake? Oh, yeah. You know, but basically aluminum can break the frequencies on the back of your cell phone or on the back of the iPad. So I don't know. I don't know if we have to go through all of this. Aluminum.
I might have to put aluminum on everything.
You know how I learned that? Nobody was teaching it other than the police. It was like Channel 5 or 9 local news. In my old neighborhood, I didn't have my own garage, right? It was an apartment and we parked on the street. And key fobs, you know the key fobs? There is a unit that people were able to figure out people's key fob numbers, and they would break into your cars without really breaking in your cars, because they would just use this electrical current thing that would like figure out your key fob's number if it was out and about. And the police officer said, put the key fob in a thing of aluminum or in a metal box, so that way it would stop the frequency. And I said, well, if it can stop the frequency that way, a piece of aluminum should stop the frequency on the back of a phone too. Or at least, and so it's not as hot up against you, right? Am I making any sense tonight? Maybe it's too late. You follow me what I'm saying? Hello?
I'm here.
Yes.
Willie's just trying to stay awake.
Water. Drink more water. But
All
anyway,
gone. All gone.
So apparently there's ways to. Oh, what is that? The aluminum hat or whatever? Maybe it's true. Gonna have to go walking around with aluminum hats or whatever.
Wow.
What's that?
That would be
saying?
the day.
Or just in their pockets at
We're
least.
gonna have some
Wear a
aluminum
ball-
shirts,
Wear a
aluminum
ball
shirts,
cap, put aluminum inside of it.
aluminum
There you
shirts, aluminum jeans.
But it is funny that, they're putting out wallets and purses and all this stuff that has supposed to not allow the readings to happen. And it's basically aluminum on the inside. If you take a piece of aluminum and put it in between where your cards are, nobody's going to be able to get that. What is it called? CFID? What is it called? Yeah, that's an aluminum.
But I can't keep enough stuff in it. It ain't got enough room in it.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you just put a piece of regular aluminum in your wallet, it's going to take care of the problem too. Amazing, no? Simple.
Now they're making cards. They're just blank cards that look like a credit card.
Yeah.
That looks like it's got foil pressed into both sides of it, and you put it in between each credit card.
There you go.
And then they're
It's great.
for like 5 of them, they're charging $20. It probably didn't cost 5 cents a piece to make them.
It's aluminum. Aluminum foil. All you need is a piece of aluminum foil on the outside part of your wallet. Like, where your money is. If it's a folding wallet, you put it in the area where the money is, and nobody can get that RFID. That's what it is. Because they want to get to block the RFID frequency, right? It's just blocking.
Cut you a pop can, polish the aluminum, bend it over, make a card out of it, stick it in your wallet.
But wouldn't that be heavy? I'd rather be crunchy. See, so the back of my phone, I just have aluminum on the back. I don't want
A lot of the cases have that aluminum leaf, silver leaf, and aluminum leaf in the cases.
Yep. But I like. Did we lose Willie? Is he frozen?
I don't know if he's frozen or if he's asleep again.
Willie. Willie. Well, if I tried to.
You don't want to poke him in the nose.
We're a little far away to do that. But that's interesting. So I don't know. What is your opinion of the 5G? What do you think would be the answer? Because just like what happened with the gasoline, eventually somebody will figure out a way to make it safer.
Yeah.
It's just right now that it's all the unknown stuff of it, So
One of the things I heard about it was the 5G was what the military they were using, and now they're upgrading I'm making the 5G eligible for everybody to use, but they can also monitor the 5G better than they can the 4G.
Yeah.
So
Well,
they can watch what you're doing better
is that so
with
great?
better quality.
Big Brother's always
He's
watching.
back.
Right? I
He's
thought we weren't
he's
supposed to be China.
roaming in and out.
Yeah.
Willie's kind of
I
cutting
would
in and out there.
It's your boy Willie Will. It's your boy Willie Will. Oh, listen. And he's awake.
Yeah.
You pixelating, Willie. You pixelating.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay, good.
Turn your Wi-Fi up. It's weak.
What are we gonna do when this is all over? Go flipping out in the streets?
Now, Willie, don't be doing that. They don't want to see you streaking and flipping in the streets.
I can't even do a flip. You're gonna
Don't
have to
need
have
that kind of party.
911 on speed dial if I do a flip.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope it happens. I hope everything clears up quickly, just that way the economy and stuff can be rolling again, you know? I don't want it to go back into the dark ages. It was really tough for me, the last crash, you know? That was a tough 10 years. So, I don't know. But what's different this time is there was no reason for it until this virus came along, right? Like everything was going well. So I'm hoping that people can jump back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A lot of them here are using the time to take and upgrade their stores and paint and taking upgrade their systems and stuff like that.
Well, that's good. That's really good. That's really good. And the loans that once they are able to get, it's amazing. They're not going to have to pay for any of that stuff. So I'm hoping all we can do is pray that it goes fast. And, you know, I think I have a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old. You really want to see children at that age be in for 2 years, let's say? You know, no one is saying 2 years, but I'm just going off of the Spanish flu. You know, at some point, no other time has people just hid away from things. At some point, we're going to have to just face these things, right? We're going to have to figure out something else. But I also understand this is brand new.
I can't tell if Willie's looking at his phone or if he's sleeping again.
He may be sleeping. I just don't. I think there's too many unknowns right now on this virus that nobody knows what to do. So staying in seems to be the best. Right?
Well, here, my closest neighbor's 100 yards away,
Oh,
football field away.
so you don't have too much to
And
worry.
the others is like a quarter of a mile away.
Right. Right. Well, that's
So-
good. So you're used to being alone. You're used to making friends with the squirrels. I get it now.
It's 18 miles from where we live to any grocery store.
Wow. Wow.
18 miles south or 18 miles north, just to go to a
Wow.
grocery store.
So-
Unless you want to go like a little convenient marked gas station and pay twice the money.
Right. Right. So you're used to already planning out your times of going to the grocery store and all of that, right?
Yeah.
You'd be
Usually,
prepared.
we try to fill up a couple of freezers before winter, a couple of times during the year. That way, the freezers are stocked up. If we don't have to go, we don't have to go.
So
We
that means
also
toilet
buy-
paper is still available in your state.
Well, when all this was going on, the bread was all gone. When I went to the store, I bought 5 packages of yeast and 2 bags of flour.
Right. I can't get flour anywhere. I cannot get flour anywhere. Happily, like 3 months ago, I bought a huge big bag. I like to make bread. So I bought a huge big bag of bread making flour. but I can't get any size flour right now. Eggs are $14.99. Last time I bought eggs, they were $14.99. Yes, they're organic, but $14.99 for 24 eggs? I think that's insane, right? So now I'm like,
I bought them the first of the month, and they were limiting to 3 dozen, and they were $1.39 a dozen.
that's wonderful.
I
Dollar,
live
like,
in a farm community.
oh yeah. Well, I would
I live
love to
in
eat chickens.
I live in cornfield country, cornfield and soybean field area. It's all farms.
Wow. Wow. You're the most blessed tonight, you know. Where you are is perfect for this kind of situation.
And if you always get hungry, you can go hunting.
Yeah.
So there's the house that sits in the middle of this little village has a horse that runs in the yard, about 30 ducks, chickens, right there in the middle of town.
That's wonderful. You
So
realize I'm from California. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't even have a picture of what that can look like.
we
I'm
still
not
have
me,
what we have a one truck firehouse and a
Oh,
post office and a
oh.
voting office that's open once or twice a year.
What's open once or twice a year?
The voting office,
Okay.
yeah, it's only open once or twice a year. The fire truck only goes out when they need it.
Oh,
Otherwise, it stays in the one truck fire station,
wow.
and we have a post office. That's
Wow.
it.
That's
We don't
it.
even have a soda machine in town.
Wow. Where do you have to go get like clothes? Like if you want to buy clothes and
18 miles south or 18 miles north to one of the other towns.
Oh wow. Or online, right? Now everything's
I've
online.
never really bought anything online.
Wow.
I'm a big guy, and if I don't like the way the material feels and I don't feel it'd be comfortable, I won't buy it.
There you
I
go.
gotta have it in hand to see how the material feels to see if I can feel like wear it. I can't wear anything that's not very much polyester in it. I'm allergic to polyester.
Sounds good. Wow. That's a very different world. I think I could, I live so much online and inside now. I think I actually could go to a smaller town. I could not live where Willie Will lives, right? I'm not a city person at all, but I've always lived in the suburbs and I don't know anything different. But I think I've trained myself so much to do things online ever since I've had kids and stuff that I think I would be good at a life kind of like yours, where you get to the point where if you just plan ahead, you'll be fine, right? Plan ahead, watch out for animals, and have to deal with them.
Especially the deer. The deer in the wintertime's the worst.
Why are they the worst? What makes them the worst?
Winter is hunting season. The deer are all running.
Oh,
right in front of your car? It's breeding season for them, and they run across the highway while you're driving.
Oh, lots of damage to them and to your car, huh?
I've only ever hit one, but the crash guard on the front of my four-wheel drive was on 2 other trucks, and it survived through the trucks hitting deer.
Wow!
It didn't keep from hitting the deer and wrapping it around and slamming it down the side of your truck, but it kept it from tearing up the front end.
Well, that's good. Will? This is Will sleeping on the job.
Well, hey. Somebody get the clippers, give me his mohawk now. While he's asleep.
Well, I said about the rat didn't even wake him up last time. He used to be very scared of rats. The building where he worked had a problem with rats because he's in New York. Though those things are humongous, right? And they would walk across and stuff. So he would jump and was afraid and was going along, hitting walls with things. So that used to work. Well, apparently
We have the little white and brown field mice
Oh,
here. They look cute, but they like to tear things up when they get into your house.
well,
So we have 4 cats. One of them just had 5 babies.
aw.
I haven't had any mice all winter in the house. So we got 4 dogs, 4 cats, not counting the babies. The coons, the deer come up and eat out of the backyard. Sometimes the coyotes will be out here running. There's a field right behind my house. So I got a field behind the house, beside the house, and then down across a little bit. And my deck is 15 feet off the ground at the back of the house, and everything goes downhill from there.
It's funny. My backyard is on a hill too, and we found 4 kitties. We gave 2 away because 4 kitties in our little area is just too much. We kept 2 cats. Yes, and we're not having any mice either. Everything has a purpose. But because our backyard goes down as well, I think that's why we're a haven for, we have everything that you have except for the deer. We don't have any deer, but we'll have skunks and raccoons and squirrels and you name it, we have it.
Well, one thing that we have here in the fall that sometimes can get a little obnoxious. Have you ever seen a demolition derby?
Yes.
Well, there's about 6 people here in town every year that build cars for them.
Oh, wow. So it's really
So,
loud.
One of them will start one up on the other side of town when they first get it built, get it running. And then the others will rush so that they can start theirs. Then my neighbor over here, he's got a mud truck. He'll go out and start that big mud truck up.
So it's a noise party, in other words.
Yeah. And you have like New Year's night when they have fireworks.
Yes.
Here you hear the shotguns going off in the air.
Well, I'm in California. We have the shotguns go off here too. It's insane. I still don't understand why somebody would shoot up in the air when we have no space, right? All these houses are right close to each other. So if you shoot up in the air, it has to come down somewhere, right? So I don't get it. So it's very.
And
common.
here, if a tree limb breaks off and it's hanging,
Yes.
they say they're going to go get the tree trimmer. They'll go get a deer slug and the 12 gauge shotgun and shoot the rest of the limb loose so it'll fall. So it don't fall on anybody.
Wow. Well, here in California, they're like with all this craziness going on with the virus and stuff, they were trying to prevent people from even buying guns. So, it's
There are
different
this
world.
little town. I could walk around the outskirts of this town right here in less than 45 minutes,
Wow.
walking slow. There are about 15 concealed carry permits within this little town.
But it makes sense for you to be able to conceal and carry in your town because you may need to protect yourself from an animal. You may need to, feed yourself.
If something goes on up here and you have to call the police,
They're too
They're-
far away.
they're 18 miles away in the county.
Yeah.
They got to get out on the highway and take and run at full speed and try and get up there. It still takes about 10 minutes.
Right. I get it. So there is a place for everything, right?
And there's a lot of the hunters around here and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We don't. If we went to go out in our yard and throw a big pile of wood together, take it to have a cookout, bonfire, where nobody can say that we can't. This little village doesn't have, the only ordinance it has is a leash law.
Yeah. Well, I said that I wanted chickens, but I can't have chickens. California won't allow, like where I live, they won't allow me to have chickens.
Huh.
Right? They don't allow in California for you to be able to, if you're building a new house, to have a fireplace. You're not allowed to burn your trash. You're not allowed to, and this is a state where you go into a 1920s home and everybody had, like, those homes have incinerators in the back. Everybody used to burn their own trash and know how to take care of all this stuff. And now they say it's pollution, like smog pollution. I mean, our food here is, I think, the worst in the nation. Why? Because there's no nutrients in it. We don't allow anyone to burn the crops or put any of the nutrients back into the soil, right? And I follow another nutritionist who says that's how we get the nutrition into the soil, is if we burn the crops and
Well, here, you know how they do it here? They got big tanks. They got big tanks that they pull behind tractors, and they go to the hog farm and they pump it out with septic on the hog facility, and they spray it on the field.
Okay.
So they're using natural fertilizer.
Natural fertilizer. But you guys are not allowed to burn the crops either, huh? In Mexico, they still are allowed to burn.
The only time crops actually get burnt here is if the combine or something catches on fire.
By mistake.
Well, you got to think you got dried corn stalks going through a mill in that machine, and it's rubbing it all together, taking and cutting it apart, and it comes out the back. All that friction's got it. Every once in a while, some of them get a buildup in them, and it'll ignite.
Right.
Some of them, the newer ones, have fire suppression systems on them. But a lot of the farmers can't afford to buy them new high-dollar outfits, so they're still using the old 60s and 70s combines and the 80s combines. They can't afford to go out and spend $1 million on a brand new combine.
Right. And the old ones work just as well, yes?
Some work better than the new ones.
Yep. Isn't that the way? So what is a farm-all? Is that a combine? What is a farm-all?
Farm-all can be a tractor, a combine, a loader. There's just different numbers for them, different letters. And if you're curious about that, go on YouTube and look up Farm-all Fanatic.
That's why I know his name. I just never asked. I've seen his lives and stuff, but I wasn't sure. And there was a book about an old farm-all, and it was red, right? Like I read to my kids a few years ago, but I just wasn't sure if it's just a tractor or just so thank you.
There's Alice Chalmers, White, John Deere, Massey Ferguson, Case, and Farm-all, which is international.
And it's just all brands of these equipment.
Sometimes you'll take me going through the woods. You'll see one that broke down years ago, and it was too wore out to fix, and still sitting there with the woods growing back up around it. Aww. They just pulled it back out of the field there on the farm and left it.
They're like, it's there if I need it one day.
Usually if you go past it, there's either a tire off of it or parts off of it or something like that. Another farmer's got the same equipment. He needs this part. Yeah. They'll help each other out.
There you go. If not, they may come to you, huh?
I don't usually get too many farm implement stuff.
No? What do you get a lot of?
Right now, I get appliances, computers, a lot of furnaces, air conditioning, like the outside air conditioning units that they take when they pump them all out because the outside unit went bad. The big central air units, I get them. I get a lot of a house aluminum, which is the siding and stuff off of them where they're updating, they're putting vinyl on it, stuff like that. lot of take apart microwaves, toasters, clocks, everything like that. Take it apart to get the wire out of it and stuff. But mostly here lately, I've been doing a lot of computers. My computer guy is moving his shop, so he's been calling me to clean out the warehouse.
Ah.
He takes
Have
all
you-
the scraps and puts them on a skid and brings them out. Now I got to put them in the truck.
And then what do you do with the computer parts?
Strip them down,
Okay.
take the wiring out of it, the hard drives, the motherboards and all them, because they've all got a salvage price as well. They've got gold, platinum, and silver in them.
Oh, very good. We need the gold right now and the silver. They're saying that silver right now is its lowest price as it's been in 50 years.
A computer has two of the strongest magnets in the world in it.
Oh,
Each computer. The
wow.
hard drive has neodymium magnets in it.
Okay.
You try to put, if you get two of them too close together, they can actually pinch so hard they'll cause blood blister on your finger. They get
Oh,
your
wow.
skin between. I
Well,
got them stuck all over my door.
I was going to say, I guess you won't be using that to make your grounder.
You can actually take and put a leather belt and put two of the magnets together, and they'll still stick together with that leather belt piece of leather in between them.
Wow. But what if you try to do positive to positive or negative to negative? What happens
They
there?
pick apart.
See, and that was the Tesla thing, is that if you did the negative
but-
negative, it could make things rise.
They're so
Did you-
strong. They're so
Yeah.
strong. If you try to take two of them and push them together backwards,
Yeah.
they'll turn in your fingers and click together.
Wow. Wow. But have you
I got-
seen that from Tesla, where that's how you can make things spin and rise up
Yeah.
in the air, and all that stuff? Fascinating. And you're
Whatever.
working.
Whenever I take one out of a hard drive,
Yeah.
I got a big piece of metal up on my toolbox.
Yes.
I don't even have to put them up, or I can just toss them up there and they'll stick.
Wow. That's strong. Wow.
People started worrying about, well, other people could take your hard drives and take stuff off of it.
Right?
I put out a video here in town because I get the ones from the thing.
Yeah.
Those discs have to run perfectly level for them to work. All you
Okay.
have to do to that disc is take that disc out and put a nail on it and tap it with a hammer all the way around. That disc will never work again.
Hmm.
They
Okay.
can't. You cannot get any more information off of it. It's a useless piece of metal except for the platinum that's on it.
Wow. Good to know. I'm learning so much from you. Thank you.
And laptops,
Yes.
the discs in them are porcelain. You want to get rid of the information on that disc? You put them in a sandwich baggie and hit them with a knife, and they'll shatter into 1,000 little bitty pieces of glass.
Wow. I wonder why they use porcelain.
Because it's smaller. It's just the way they designed them, because it's so thin. The hard drive in a laptop is only about that thick. One of the computers about that thick.
Ah. Very good.
Plus, you got to buy special tools to get into it because they're all safety screws.
You have patience of a saint dealing with that.
It's like taking a screwdriver like this, but with a little bitty Torx bit in it, smaller than this one.
They've got what, like 30, 40 screws? Yes.
To take a laptop apart, you better think of about 300 to 500 screws, little bitty screws.
Mm. Yeah, you have too much patience for me.
Yeah, but if you want the goodies, you'll sit there and take it apart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And on your RAM chips, it's got those little shiny teeth that goes all the way down one side of it. The RAM sticks about that long that goes in the computer.
Uh-huh.
Those are all the teeth down through there. are gold leaf.
Wow.
That's where you get all your gold at. And then the little square chips that's in it. Some of the older ones got silver solder in them. You got to sit there with a little, what they call a solder sucker, and you got to heat it up and push on that little ball and stuck the solder up into it, put it in a little, and when you push it onto a little piece of metal, it'll harden back. A piece of aluminum, it'll harden back, and you just pick it up and drop it in the container.
Ah.
Just take like a lot of them circuit boards. You can take like a craft gun, that heating gun, it gets up to like 400 degrees, and just run it back and forth across the back of the board, and tap the board on a piece of metal, and the chips will fall off of it.
Oh. Good. And then you said there was one more, palladium, right?
Yeah, or platinum.
Platinum.
The
Sorry.
disc, the hard drive discs inside the hard drive have platinum in them. Under the chrome coating.
Oh.
They're the same size as a CD, but they're a lot smaller. They're a lot smaller. They're only about, from the center to the outside is about 2 inches.
Wow. So if there's gonna be this reset, you're set, right? This reset.
Right now, my shop over there, I got one path to walk from the entry door to the workbench. That's not counting what I've got outside.
Wow.
The trailer's loaded down with metal. The pile behind the garage is still there. I have a truck sitting crossways in the yard over there that the engine's blown up in. And it's got a pile of aluminum laid over there stacked, going all the way back to the old house foundation. I've got barn tin stacked on another trailer. It's about 7 inches thick, laying flat, with steel laying on top of it to keep it from blowing off in the wind. Got about 15 buckets of electric motors.
My question is this: how did you start getting interested in doing scrapping? What made you say, "Hey, this is"?
My father got laid off from work when I was 14.
Okay.
We started going around, and they had these little country dumps where they would, people, instead of paying to take it and have it haul off, they'd dump it in this little one area as a country dump.
Okay.
We'd take the truck down there, load up appliances and stuff, and take them to the junkyard.
Okay.
Back then, it was $20 a load. But we'd make it, put $5 in the truck, make a run for the day, $15 to eat on, put a little bit back to pay bills. We'd make one trip every day down to load up into the junkyard. But we didn't just like throw the refrigerator on the truck. We'd put the refrigerator on the truck, lay the shelves down, and then pick up all the light pieces of metal, the small pieces of metal, and fill the refrigerator full. So that refrigerator is probably about 200 or 300 pounds by the time we were done loading it.
Wow.
But like an old washing machine, you could take the cast iron motors out of them and stuff like that, and lay them aside. Started helping him when I was 14. Been helping him, been doing it ever since. But now I'm getting into stuff now, which is what they call micro scrapping, which is taking all the little electric motors and stuff and taking all the copper and everything out of them that he doesn't understand. With him, it's just throw it on the truck to make the money.
I see.
And we still have the truck that I started with him.
Oh, wow.
It's still sitting in the backyard.
Wow. Now,
Old 1960 Ford.
You're not picking up 200 and 300 pound things now. Did you buy something to lift and dump?
My trailer in my back. I've got a refrigerator sitting over here right now. It's completely stacked, completely full of aluminum that come out of KFC here in town. Big stainless steel refrigerator.
Wow.
When I get ready to put that in the truck, all I got to do is still got the big casters where they can move it out clean under it. All I got to do is roll the refrigerator out, load the aluminum in the truck.
Very good. You got a
And then
plan.
heavy pieces of material. When I get a bunch of metal in a bin or something,
Yes.
they got them old shop vacs. People take the tops off of them and they leave the tubs.
Ah, and it
You
already has the wheels
take
on.
a couple of bolts. You take a couple of bolts, put a handle on it.
Yes.
Once that thing's full, you just roll it out to the truck.
Yeah, sounds good. You've thought of everything.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, you cut out there for a minute. But, yeah, I've got barrel. There's different grades of aluminum and different grades of copper. As long as you sort it out before you take it in, you can make the best money that way.
Yeah, California, not so much this week, but California, there was a lot of people losing their pipes because of the copper was good price, and people would come along and steal it out of wherever they could steal it, especially on homes being built and such.
I get mine the proper way. I've got contacts with construction people.
Right.
When they're remodeling a house, they're putting PVC back in it, or this new plastic piping.
Yeah.
And they call me, and I just come and get it, haul it away for it, and they don't have to pay to have it dumped.
There you go.
Cast iron bathtub. We still have cast iron bathtubs around here, so I still get them. Cast iron sinks, bathtubs. When they do like a courthouse bathroom or something that's got stainless steel in it.
Yes.
I get all the stainless steel from the cabinets and stuff in the counters and stuff in the buildings.
Uh-huh. That's great.
I got one load last year from the hospital where they were redoing a bunch of, had a bunch of stainless steel. When restaurants redo their stuff, they can put my name in, I can get all the stainless steel appliances when they're upgrading.
Wow. And that's great. Yeah, like you say, I will come and haul it away for you. Smart.
I'll come, just like I tell them, like people talks about them hard drives. I said, you want your hard drive? Tell me that you want to keep your hard drive. I'll bring my tools and I'll take it apart right there on the back of the truck and hand you your hard drive back.
That's great.
I'm not interested in your information. I'm interested in the scrap metal.
Right. Right. Super smart. Super duper uber smart.
I even take people call me. I'll even come and get riding lawnmowers that aren't getting good anymore. Got ramps. I push them up on the trailer and bring them home and break them down. Take the motors out of them and stuff. Like last year, I ended up with 15 riding mowers that were just wore out.
And then what do you do with them?
Take the motors off of them because the motors are aluminum.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Take the tires off of them because the junkyard doesn't want the tires. And just put the rest on the trailer. And then when somebody, take a paint marker and write what the tire came off of.
Okay.
And then when somebody needs a tire for a lawnmower and they want to pick up one cheap without buying it, I make $5.
There you go.
It's already on the rim.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. And obviously has worked enough for you that it's your career now, or it's your thing. That's great.
It's a hobby. It's a hobby. You can't survive on it. It's just a hobby.
Okay, so you.
Some people do it for, huh?
You work too? Like, how do you?
No, the doctors have me on full disability.
Oh, I see.
I have to sleep with an oxygen compressor on at night and a sleep apnea machine. I have diabetes and epilepsy.
I see. I'm sorry.
And I don't. Both the epilepsy is taken care of with the medication now. They've done enough work with me. It's been 15 years and I've not had any problem with it. And my diabetes is pretty much leveled out.
Very good.
I just take my medicine every day and I don't let it stop me.
Very good.
If I don't feel right, I don't go to the shop. which is the shop is 20 feet on the other side of my bedroom window.
I see. At least it's not far to go. Very good.
There's a 30 by 60 pole barn building over there that's full.
Sounds good. At least, you don't have a long commute. That's good. Your longest commute is to the grocery store. I get it.
Or the junkyard into the grocery store.
Oh, I see.
That's my piggy bank.
I see.
It's a month if things run low during the month, or I get an extra bill that pops up. I go fill up, take it in, go pay on the bill. Then they get another load, go in, take that money in, get the bill paid to where it's not delinquent.
Very good. Meanwhile, Willie has missed this whole conversation, and it's his life.
He's getting the time on his channel.
Yes.
He'll wake up here in a minute.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go in 2 minutes. It's 11:58, so I'm gonna
That's 1:58 here. It's 1:58 here in Illinois.
I can't usually stay up this late, but what you had to say was very interesting. I learned all about my shrapnels. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate
There's a lot of different ones out there.
Yeah, and you just need to know what you're looking for, it seems.
Hey, he moved.
Yeah, he's alive.
I sent him a message again, but he moved right as soon as I hit send.
I will.
Did you have a good nap, Willie? We had a whole conversation for you while you're sleeping.
Do you feel better now?
Now he's reading his phone.
We were talking about shrapnel and 5G and animals. I don't know.
At least he wasn't having one of those kind of dreams while he was on here.
Right. All right. Well, let's see. It's midnight now. This girl's gonna turn into a pumpkin.
It's almost 2:00 here now. Got 1 minute till 2. Time do you get off, Willie?
8 in the morning.
You're gonna stay on all night?
I usually stay on.
Really?
Keeps
Why?
him busy.
You already. Why? Why don't you just sleep? I guess you do.
That would be nice to have have one of the owners come in or something in the middle of the night and check. Like, what are you doing sleeping on the job?
Yeah. I think they that he shows up. All right, you guys. Willie, enjoy your sleep. Scrappy, I don't know your name. What is your first name? I'm Kelly, by the way.
Bill.
Bill, nice talking with you, Bill. Have a good night, all three of you. Great seeing you again, Willie. And
yes.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
She looked like she was starting to yawn a little bit too.
Hi, Jen. I'm sleepy. I am sleepy.
You need to get you some decaf coffee to keep you awake. Hey, at least it would put something warm in your belly. Even if it was decaf. I got my little nephew. I know Dad will take care of him until I get up in the morning, so he's doing pretty good after everything that happened and everything. Watch out for that spider on the ceiling there, Willie. You're looking up looking for it. Looking for the spiders.
I see Tristan.
You finally woke up now.
Ooh.
I got your boy looking rough. So how was your nap, Willie?
I'm so sleepy. I don't know why I'm so sleepy. My tablet died. I had to plug it in. I'm exhausted. I want to go home and get in bed. I should have got me some like chocolate or something. No chocolate.
What?
Should have got chocolate. I need some chocolate. Y'all just hear a dog bark.
No. That's one hell of a combination. I just wanted to come on and message you really before you went back to sleep.
I'm sleepy, y'all. I'm gonna end up going to sleep, leaving this live running. Just lean back. And then he goes back to sleep. Ooh. I need a pillow, a blanket.